Hey girl, thank you for tuning in. I am Shan and welcome back to Shan in Charge. This is the 30 days of rebuilding your confidence, girl. Now, we're going to go ahead and get started. It's going to be a ride, but it may not be as bumpy as you think, girl. Let's go. Let's get into it. You have to get reconnected with your voice, your own voice. Meaning you got to start saying what you mean and meaning what you say, girl. You have to stop suppressing the thing, how you feel and what you think, because you don't want to ruffle some feathers, honey. Ruffle the feathers, girl. Ruffle the feathers. Because at the end of the day, your voice matters. Your thoughts and opinions matter as well. A lot of times when we lose ourselves from, whatever the reason may be, trauma and loss of a loved one, a breakup, or, something, whatever it is, honey, we lose our voice as well as our confidence. And in this 30 days of rebuilding our confidence, we have to get our voice back as well. We can't leave that behind. Because you need to say what you need to say out loud to the people. Okay? Now, I do recognize that, everybody is not as communicative as others, but you're going to have to use that voice of yours. You're going to have to stop suppressing your feelings, because when you suppress your thoughts, your feelings, your emotions, it causes dis-ease in your body. Yep. It causes sickness in your body. It causes immune diseases, lupus, MS, all different types. Girl, you can research it. Research it, girl. Look it up. It causes dis-ease in your body. It makes you gain weight in certain places and all type of things, girl. You have to let it out. Now, I do believe when you are expressing yourself, it's a way to say anything. I personally believe that you can call somebody ugly in the nicest way. And that's not nice to even be doing, but it could be done nicely, not very aggressively, But you're going to have to work on that. Because lately you've been sitting in the meetings and the people been trying you and you've been suppressing. You've been around the people and they've been trying you and you've been suppressing. And you thinking, well, I'm just not going to say nothing. I'm just not going to say nothing. No, you're going to speak your mind. You're going to say what needs to be said, and you're going to say it in the most polite way. But you're going to speak your mind. You're going to get it off your chest. They're going to have to hold it. You see, it was this era in time. It's been this era in time, like especially with men. The thing was, don't give them, don't let them know that you care. Don't even say nothing. If they text you something, just say okay. Even if you feel a certain type of way, you just say okay or don't respond. No, ma'am. They need to get them words because you need to get them off of you. Because what happens is, just say if it's a relationship or the breakup of a relationship or whatever's happening in a relationship, you guys are at odds. And he's saying whatever he's saying, and it's really, ruffling your feathers, and you disagree, and you don't like it. It's making you feel some type of way, whether it's making you sad or angry or confused, whatever it is, and you suppress. You suppress. You don't say what you need to say. That is going to be on your mind and your heart for a long time. Even if he comes back and apologize and you move forward, it's still going to be in the back of your mind. You know why? Because you never expressed how you felt about it or how it made you feel. because you done lost your voice along with your confidence. You lost your voice. But what you're going to do is you're going to start with small little steps. Tiptoe steps of saying how you feel. Because, when you lose your voice, it's hard for you to just go back to where you were. When you were that outspoken person that said everything that was on their mind, no matter how it, kind of made other people feel. Not saying that you were a mean girl or guy, but you was just very expressive and you did not play about you. It's challenging to get there because you have so many things playing in your mind. What if I piss them off? What if I make them mad? If you're in a relationship, you think about, what if they leave me? What if they break up with me and we never talk again? What if I make them mad? What if they are upset with me and they never talk to me again? First of all, they say what they need to say to you. And it's all good. So therefore, you get what you give. First of all. Second of all, none of that matters. What matters is that you express yourself, your feelings, your thoughts, your emotions, for the betterment of you. That's what matters the most. So the small step is, if you don't like something, and so say somebody asks you, well, do you like this? And normally you would say, yeah, I like it. Because you don't want to hurt their feelings. You don't want to make nobody feel no type of way. But what is going to happen is, because in episode 2, I said learn the word no. It's a complete sentence. N-O. Period. That's a complete sentence. Right? So this time, if somebody asks you, do you like this, and you don't like it, just say no. This time when you have an argument with your boo, your man or whatever, a woman or whatever, if they're saying something that you disagree with, even if you don't want to elaborate or you feel like you can't elaborate, just say, I disagree with that. I disagree with that. If they are absolutely incorrect, just say, that is not correct. You're wrong. And build up to the expression of your complete thoughts of how you feel about it, That is incorrect because X, Y, and Z happened and this is what happened, But baby steps, just say you disagree. I don't agree with that, The goal is for you to overall get your power back. This is what the 30 days of rebuilding your confidence is. To slowly get your power back, and it is more than just your confidence, Like today we're talking about your voice, how you have to speak up for yourself. Like it can be a range of different things, But you have to start back speaking up for yourself or speaking out or just expressing yourself how you feel, even if it's happy. Because oftentimes when you have lost yourself, you can be happy and still not express it because you have been so traumatized that you will be afraid to express the happiness for fear that it will be snatched away from you. So those are that's what we're doing. We're working on this voice. We're working on slowly expressing how we feel. And if you continue to do so with every issue that occurs, at the end of these 30 days, I promise you, you will feel like a new person. You will feel so free. You will feel like a weight has lifted off of your shoulders because all of those things that you were suppressing and holding inside was bogging you down. It's holding you down. It's holding you back. So once you start releasing these things, you're gonna feel lighter. You're gonna feel free. You're gonna feel like you're able to, say what you mean. Say what you mean and mean what you say. Excuse me, I'm sorry. Say what you mean and mean what you say. And that does not have to be in an aggressive way. I always speak to people kindly. No matter if they got an attitude, you don't have to give the energies that they give to you. You don't have to do that. But yeah. So we already know the goal. Just start. Just start. And I mean start today. Even you're going to feel nervous. You're going to feel anxious. But I promise you that it's not as bad as you think. The ride may be bumpy, but not as bumpy as you think, because you are foreseeing. The anxiety is coming from you trying to predict the future. And a lot of times we try to predict the future and it's something else. It's something else. It ain't even the chaos that we imagined in our mind. It is something totally different. Okay? So, yeah. That is it. That is it. We're getting our voice back. Thank you so much for tuning in to episode 3 of 30 Days of Rebuilding Your Confidence. I am Shan. This is Shan in Charge. I've also linked my book below. It All Starts With You Reloaded. This is a guide to rebuilding your confidence. You do not have to purchase it if you do not want to, but if you do so, it will help you. It will be the step-by-step guide to rebuild your confidence from all things, from heartbreak, from trauma, from drama, from anything and everything that could have broken you. My thing was a divorce. That is why I rewrote this book. I originally wrote it in 2015. It was It All Starts With You. I rewrote it. It All Starts With You Reloaded. And it is loaded with things, tips, tricks, hacks, and steps for you to take to rebuild your confidence and take your power back. You will be a new woman at the end of these 30 days, even if you just listen to the free YouTube content. That's my contribution to the world. This is my contribution to the world. So even if you stay here with me in 30 days, you will feel much better and you will be more confident. You will be the person that you were at your most confident if you just make these steps a habit, okay? And now it's time for me to go. I will see you in episode 4.